Hey, oh, hey, oh. What is up, guys? Look at the market today. Look at the market today. IBM up 5%. What are we talking about? I decided that I'm going to have specific stock looking videos. I'm going to have like videos where I go over, okay, this is why I'm investing into this stock, or this is why I'm looking into this stock. I'm going to have obviously the teaching videos, like where I teach you like these are liquidity sweeps. This is where you should buy. This is where you should sell. I'm gonna have those types of videos, and perhaps I'm gonna make a take profit one or dollar cost average one in the future. I really don't want to do that because I already know about it, so it's not interesting to me. What's interesting to me is discussing this. But once this channel grows to the point where people are actually interested in that, then of course I'm gonna be making those videos, and I'll probably remake the other ones, make them way more interesting, whatever. But this is gonna be one of those types of videos where I'm not looking at any stock in particular. I am just going to kind of go over what's happening as a whole, and just kind of explain it. It's looking pretty exciting. Everything is crashing as I kind of expected. I mean, like I said this in the previous video, that when you guys saw my short position be like minus $3,000, I said this in the previous video where I was like we're in this price range on NQ where it's kind of like the only up move I could see from here is a retrace. I don't see an up move from here as like a liquidity sweep. The only up move I see from here is a retrace to continue pushing lower. Obviously, I mean, market does what it wants to do at the end of the day. Market can just literally go up and down in circles. But we haven't hit previous all-time highs. We haven't hit any specific zone in here. NQ is looking like it's just flowing down, and it's just going to push ES to break all these SMTs, because these are all daily SMTs that NQ made with ES. It's looking like it's literally just going to go down and wait and push ES down with it. And look at this, bro. Look at this. Look at Western Digital. Like, holy moly. All-time lows from these highs. Like, we are just dumping on this. Like, yes, this is the thing. Yes, actually does have, like, liquidity levels that it can hit and reverse off of, which is where NQ can give its retraces. But that's all I believe it's going to be. I believe it's just retraces, this gap. Anyways, we see IBM go up 5% today. 5%. Did you see the previous moment? Did you see where I told you to invest? I dropped a video. Okay, I dropped a video when it went up 4% already, so I guess it wasn't right when to tell you to invest. But if you look at the very first video where I told you to invest into IBM, when it was here, when it liquidity swept here, if you look at that very first video, I said my second dollar cost average point would be equilibrium from this high to this high. At that point, this high wasn't made yet, so obviously I couldn't count it from that high. But if you put equilibrium there for this high to this high, you'd see that that aligns pretty well with these lows. And these lows align with his previous all-time highs. I give you all the sauce. I give you all the sauce. And you invested here. If you invested at these lows, because equilibrium point is just like a confirmation. If you invested at these lows, you'd have been down what? 1%, 0.8. And already on IBM, the thing that's been sitting, or not sitting, the thing that's dumped literally 40%, you'd already be sitting at an 11% gain. Bro, it is just insane, the market opportunities that are happening right now. Microsoft, bro, it's a chuddle yang, bro. I honestly don't know what it's doing. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. Yo, Microsoft earnings tomorrow? Holy guacamole. It's either going to be very good or very bad, guys. It's either going to be very bad, which is still good, because we can invest here, previous all-time highs. Or it's going to be very good, where it's like, bro, like we've had like great and amazing investment opportunities, and we're still, like, obviously you'd want to have invested lower at these points, but we're still pretty much around that break-even range if you invested in all these points. And just imagine to previous all-time highs, a 42% gain. Like, dude, it's Microsoft. Like, what is it gonna do? Go to zero? It might. MasterCard, pull up the video. Mods, pull up the video where I clicked on MasterCard and I said I'm buying when these lows are hit. I also said that I'm buying when this equilibrium gets hit, or I said when these lows are hit. And I'm also buying, there was some other equilibrium that was closer to these highs. There's a bunch of points where I'm buying, but I said I'm buying when these lows are hit. Look at this. Can you even fathom this? Can you guys use your municipal eyesight? Do you see that this is the bottom tick? People say, don't try to time bottoms. Don't try to time bottoms what? Don't try to time bottoms what? Don't try to time. Why wouldn't I try to time the bottom? Think about it. If I could buy it at the lowest price that it went, why wouldn't I try to time the bottom? It annoys me so much when people are like, oh yeah, well, I'll just buy it. I'll just buy when it goes down, and eventually it'll go up anyway. Broke. You're broke, bro. Just say you're broke. Just say you bought MasterCard when it was at $600, and then you sold it at $465 because you were panicking, and now it's gonna go back to $600 and you're gonna buy it again. Just say you're broke. Why would you just buy it willy-nilly, scantily clad, when you could buy it at an actual good point? Bring up the video. Bring up the screenshot where I had MasterCard and I had these lines like all lined up. Obviously, bro, I would have wanted it to go here because then I could put more in. I would have wanted it to go here because then I could put more in. But then I wouldn't be able to brag and be like, bro, look at this. And actually, I didn't mean to say it like that. I don't mean to brag. I just mean to say like this works. Like, it's not like, boom, I'm a millionaire off of MasterCard. I mean, it's a stock for gosh dilly darn's sake. I'm just saying that, like, I'm just using this as evidence to say, guys, like, bro, I mean, it works. We had a little consolidation zone here. We had this low. It's a strong company. We literally barely swept this low, and we hit it. Like, oops. Like, it works. That's all I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm trying to be like, it works. Like, if you are able to learn this, if you see this and you're able to learn this and you're able to apply it to a company you like, maybe you don't like MasterCard because, I don't know, you don't trust credit cards and you're living in like I don't even know, like 1800s, bro. Like, wrap it up already. Maybe you like Domino's. Oh, wait. What did I say about Domino's? Sorry, technical difficulties. But basically, this is equilibrium. All-time equilibrium. From lows to highs. And it aligns perfectly with these monthly lows, which managed not to hit it. And I saw these monthly lows. 3-month lows. I saw these previous all-time highs. Consolidation. I saw this all-time equilibrium, and I was like, this is just the best moment to invest ever. And I full-boarded. Granted, this does not look as good as MasterCard in the sense that MasterCard is pretty much at all-time highs. Like Domino's, like it has this area, and then it has this area, and Domino's is barely in this area. But the point is, like, people own Domino's. Domino's was $567. It is $300. Like, people own Domino's. It wouldn't be costing this much if no one owned Domino's. So, like, regardless of if it, like, immediately shoots up or if it goes down, like, it's been having steady gains. The only thing that's kind of worrisome to me is, like, look at this, bro. You can literally see each time it's went up, it's been a wick off. Like, it's been up 4%, wick down, it's only 3. It was up, like, it opened up yesterday. It opened up 0.6%, and, like, it's awesome that it grew. But it opened up, it was at 1 point plus 4.5%, it closed plus 3. Another, it opened up, like you see, like, it opened up, and it pretty much closed where it opened up. But at one point, it was here at 4.57%. And it's like, oh, shucks. Now, whatever. And it's like, at one point, we were up 5%. Like, I was looking at the chart, we're up 5%. Now we close here. That's the only thing. I myself, bro, like, it's long-term investing. I'm not, like, I can scalp a tiny bit, like, here and there, like IBM, like I told you. I scalped the profit a tiny bit. I bought here, and then I sold here. And then, like, it's a long-term investment. So ideally, like, if you're just passive and you don't care about scalping, like, you're not going to sell this stock for a while, you just want to have it at a good price. Like, you would have ideally bought it here, and, like, you wouldn't have even paid attention throughout this whole period. And then you would have bought more here. And now your average entry is here. And, like, you're still in a really decent position. But me, obviously, I'm a little more risk averse. So I have, like, a specific take profit strategy. So I took profit here when this candle closed, and then because it's a long-term investment, I do want to just reinvest. So I just reinvested, like, the same amount pretty much when this gap was closed. So, like, it scalps me like 6% of profit only. But the point is, what was I getting at here? Oh, that there is, like, some sort of scalping that can go into this. Like, if you see a pattern, bro, like, do it. Like, you can make some money, do it. But if you're kind of, like, more passive, you don't really want to scalp. Like, you just want a good point to invest. Like, this is what the strategy is for. Moments like these, when Netflix literally tapped into this equilibrium, and went up 40%. Literally tapped, pretty much to the penny. And now what did Netflix do? We don't know completely if this is a reversal. I hope it is. But what else did it do? All-time highs, weekly lows, and all-time equilibrium. So now this isn't like a specific moves equilibrium. This is Netflix's all-time equilibrium at that level, along with these lows. I'm pretty sure that's where I invested. I either invested at equilibrium or at these lows, because, you know, you want to pair it with liquidity sweeps, whatever. But yeah, like, this is what the strategy is for, bro. This is what the strategy is for. It's for IBM to go 5% and you to be in it. Ew, damn. I'm sucking it. Damn. Asia session's turning up, bro. It's my daily bias, bro. I didn't know it was going to go down this much, but I knew it was going to go down since this moment, because we had this huge down move and we, like, invalidated some sort of SMT. I literally wrote it down here. Look, I know this is like crappy proof, but just trust me that when price was only here, like, this is where price was. Okay, I guess it wasn't here. It was right here. When price was here, we had this juicy sweep, and I needed confirmation. And then, oh wait, no. So it was here. It was here that I noticed. And then I said, now need confirmation. And then I circled this because I'm like, dang, like we got confirmation there. And I was like asleep because like it's during like, this is the 4 hours. So this could have been, the entry could have been at like 3 a.m. or whatever. Yeah, this is what I circled. I was like, okay, right here should have been my entry. Like right here should have been my entry. So I knew it was going to go down. Trust me. Trust me. I knew it was going to go down. I didn't know like this was the kickstart to the reversal, like the complete reversal, but I knew enough to, damn, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, well, it's Asia session, bro. All right, now into MSTR. Everyone start crying. Start. Like, this is where we just start crying. We start saying, like, damn, I actually got into the pyramid scheme. Like, what am I doing? Like, what? Do I literally just retire my trading career because of a singular investment? MSTR is not doing too bad in the sense of, like, from the point of where I invested. Like, I invested at a good point. I just, like, I don't know. I think that what I'm going to do is earnings is this Thursday. I don't even know what they're going to report. Like, what are they going to report? Oh, we earned this much on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's only been falling. I'm not the emotional type to just sell before take profit or stop loss gets hit. And in my opinion, stop loss is earnings being bad and take profit is MSTR going to $900. But basically, if MSTR, I knew this was a risky investment, so I put like a very minimal amount of money into this. But if MSTR's earnings are bad, I'm just going to take it out in the same day. I'm just going to put it on PayPal because PayPal is the 31st is Friday, so we'll see if it breaks structure on Friday. It probably will. And yeah, I'm just going to put it on PayPal because if you saw my previous videos, you'll see entered into the zone, getting break structure out. I mean, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. If you left PayPal, you could have entered as it entered the zone. But, you know, I know nothing about PayPal. Adobe swept these lows, but these are irrelevant lows. Like, I mean, it swept 3-month lows and didn't do anything. Why would it sweeping regular 1-month lows make it do something? So I personally think that this is just a common retrace. Like, Home Depot and Lowe's kind of given a little bit of consolidation. I just wanted to enter into this zone, and I think it would be a great point to buy. These semiconductor stocks are, hold up, lean is delicious. That's not lean, it's chocolate. These semiconductor stocks, I had a friend tell me that, oh, it's a great time to buy into them. No, it ain't, bro. No, it ain't. Like he said, like, oh, it's 50% down from all-time highs. Bro, like, it's also 700% up from all-time lows, or no, previous all-time highs. It's like, dog, like, I'm not the type of guy. Like, I'm not the type of guy to be doing all that. Like, if you trusted in WDC, like, you would have seen this. Again, in my liquidity sweep video, I literally showed you this. I literally showed you that if you trusted in this company, you could have dollar costed average when it hit, like, specific zones. And if you were still in that, which assuming you just hold long term, you would have already been in this move. So now buying here or whatever is, in my opinion, this is trying to catch a falling knife because there's nothing telling you here. What in this price action is telling you that it's going to reverse? Nothing, bro. So I'm honestly, like, this might just be me like having tunnel vision, but I'm just looking away from these stocks. Like, if a stock looks like this, like, I just do not know where to buy. Because, like, bro, like, even if we get an entry here and I'm like, okay, there's a consolidation zone, liquidity sweep, equilibrium, like, bro, like, there's still going to be that thing in my head where I'm like, damn, like, before this pump, this entry is still 350% up. So yeah, so call me a boomer or whatever. I'm just not like putting my money into that. What else do we have? Tesla falling. Once here, Intel falling. Like, Intel is like, now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. Intel, if it gets an entry, like, maybe we're getting somewhere on Intel because we're actually close to like price action. We don't just like shoot up. Like, look at SanDisk, bro. Like, you're telling me SanDisk is down 50% from all-time highs. Does that mean this is a good investment point? Brother, literally in June of 2025, a year ago, it was at $30 and it peaked at a 5,000% increase. Now you're buying at a 2,000% increase. Like, this price action is just so unnatural. Like, it's hard for me to say dollar cost average here or there. So if you want to invest there, that's your choice. I ain't going to speak about it. Meta, this is what I heard. I heard Meta earnings is tomorrow. Honestly, also kind of spooky, but also kind of like, again, interesting where it's like, if it goes down, great buying opportunity. If it goes up, I'm happy. It's like either or, I'm like ecstatic about tomorrow. Costco's doing Costco things. Costco is such a safe company that, like, buying off these monthly lows getting hit was a great idea. Like, I know how retail traders think because I literally heard people. I was in school. I heard people talking about how, oh, I think I'm going to sell Costco because it's been falling. And I'm telling you, price was like right here. And I was like, brother, like, this is when you should buy Costco. Like, I literally, like, all these sound fake because I'm saying, oh, I bought it here, there. And eventually, if this channel actually gets any growth, perhaps I'll show proof. But right now, I'm talking to 9 subscribers. Love you guys. But like, I'm thinking literally like, bro, retail ass trading, dog. Like you're selling Costco when it's going down, and he's gonna be buying Costco when it goes up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the stocks I'm looking at. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. I mean, leave something in the comments below if you want me to take a look at it. Peace.